And we are live now, Georgia. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ping. I'm the host of Ping Talk series. Okay, tonight is a very special night. Okay, I'm standing here with Georgia, my speaker.
Hi.
And yeah, it's actually one of the most relaxed session that I'm going to have because we are going to conduct this standing up here. Okay. And the other thing is like, so for Ping Talk series, I'm really doing this really to connect businesses, connect people. So tonight, the person that I'm going to connect is actually Georgia. She's actually the founder of Elixir Aesthetics.
Hi, everybody.
Yes. And she's also my fellow Hainanese. So, and I think that she's going to tell me that yeah, I am. I mean, I'm one, but
Half past 10.
I don't speak Hainanese. Okay, but anyway, I still have traits of a Hainanese man, right? That's most important thing.
He can cook.
Yeah.
And he's good looking.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
My pleasure.
Okay. I mean, today is really about for Georgia to really share about her passion about what she does in Elixir, right? So I mean, how she built these things. I mean, Georgia has already been in this beauty industry for 20 years. That's really a long time. She has a lot of experience. And I think I, would really leave it to her to really share about, why she has this inspiration of, setting up Elixir, after, many years in the industry. So yeah, I will pass on this, this mic to Georgia to talk about the inspiration. And of course, I think that we will share more about her services and products later on.
Yeah.
Right?
Hi. Once again, I'm Georgia. Yeah. And my mom is Chinese. My father is Indian. That makes me Chindian. Wow, what a question. Why do I actually set up Elixir?
Yeah, 20 years is a long time.
Yeah, 20 years is truly a long time. Huh? And I've never given thought or counted. I've been in this line for 20 years. Goodness. All right. Wow. I do enjoy myself very much in my line. Yeah. And we set Elixir up 3 years ago. Elixir was born. And previously, I was with another company, which is 17 years in the beauty trade. And I worked together not only with the facial therapy, really good teams of facial therapies, where they really teach me a lot about treatments, and I'm really exposed to products and all that. So that actually puts, I'm so interested in it to transform a person's, their skins, and how much it can actually help them with the treatments. Yeah. So, and here I am, okay. Passions, of course, The passions increased after 17 years with the previous company. So we decided that we would like, because especially due to COVID, COVID actually
really hits her quite a fair bit, right?
Yeah, COVID is where a lot of spas actually got hit by it. And I realized that a lot of customers actually, they are very worried about going for treatments.
In fact, 3 years ago is still during COVID.
Yeah, indeed. So what we did is that, and my partners and me decided that, hey, we are so good at it. And we have good followers, like our team, who are willing to be with us, which I feel really honored by it, And then I said, okay, let's do it. So this is where we have Elixir.
To really do it during COVID time is really the courage.
It takes a lot of courage. I have to say that. I can't believe that.
But I mean, as you mentioned about you have the good team of people that is with you. I think that really also push you,
That's true. That's true. That is something that it's the key, spirit that actually gave us to to want to do this and set it. Yeah, I have to say, when we set this up, there was a lot of fear. Yeah, of course. I do. I have a lot of fear.
Okay.
But
how do you really overcome that?
Yeah, I mean, how do I really overcome it? I never given thoughts. Just tell myself, move, and just be genuine in every treatments that we are going to render. And then be there for our customers, not only for the treatments, and also in terms of feelings. So that's how we are. So our customer mainly is that they are more than a customer to us. They are our friends too. Yeah.
Okay, so does that really like I mean treating your customers as friends, I guess, together with your good team of people, so beside that, what really, you have been around for like 3 years really, I'm sure.
Elixir is coming 3 years.
So, what really, sets the difference between like Elixirs as compared to other competitors around in the market kind of stuff? What really sets the difference? What do you think?
Okay, we do more? Like we believe that you need to actually educate people to let them understand about their treatments, what they're doing. I really like my customers that they must know what they're doing. A lot of people, they don't know what they're doing,
particularly don't know what they want.
There's a lot, but sometimes what they want is not what I see that when I actually analyze for them. So it might not be what they want. You get what I mean? So, and what they want sometimes is not what I see, what I want. So it's good to actually to listen, and then from there to share with them, more about why do I actually would suggest that the treatments that from my point of view.
So it's not so much about like of course customers who come in, they will have some thoughts. Of course those who knows probably tells you like, oh, I need this, I need that kind of stuff. So I think what you meant is really about like having customers to come in, really understand what based on their condition, based on what they mentioned to you, and then you are able to either be able to propose more viable solutions or possible solution that might be more suitable to them.
Yes, we do that. We will help them to analyze. And then of course you need to listen to what they want. So as much as we can, we will actually guide them about what we can address. Like for example, certain treatments we can't do it here, so I will actually guide them. Like for example, treatments like you're talking about loss of volumes. Loss of volumes, like particularly on the eye area, and then if you are talking about areas like on your they call it the laughter lines, on the temple. Once you lost a volume, you go sunken in. And then when you go sunken in, seriously, products will take a really, really, really long time. So the best thing is that, then we will guide them, like, to go into the aesthetics, to look for doctors, and then, we will guide them about, what would be the ideal treatments that according, to address on their concerns.
So what do you think, like, like someone who has not been in the aesthetic or never done before, right? And what do you think that is something that like really would benefit them, right? For them to really think about, doing something to themselves, in terms of like a treatment to their face kind of stuff. What do you think that they will benefit most?
You see, Pin, once upon a time, I also worked with the aesthetics doctors. And it's really it's a challenge, particularly people who has not been to the aesthetic. And then we are talking about fillers, for example. Now that we talk about fillers to fill the volume up, fillers actually you need to use needles to put in the fillers and to fill it up. So they all have fears.
Okay.
They all will have fears.
Usually, sure. Needles,
definitely, yes. So what we would do is that I will always advise them is that, you have to be prepared that this is what you really want. If this is really a concern, then, that is the only treatments that will give them immediate effect. So you can actually, I would suggest to them is that, cast the fear aside and then meet up with a doctor, have a consultations. Go through the consultations, and then from there, maybe they want to go on their side, to learn a little bit more about that. And then before they actually decide whether, because that kind of treatments is something, it can be very personal.
Okay. Yeah. So talk about more about like what do you offer here kind of stuff, and what are the popular products or services that is more
Okay,
common? Or
treatments
where's your strength over here?
Okay, my strength. Wow.
Okay, you got to let people know, right?
Yeah. Not shy. Okay, we do have, of course, like concerns of people who are looking at facial. Facial, of course, there is many different type of skin types. Yeah. So where we will address for them. Yeah, like overwhelming. You're looking at hydrating. People who are looking at the skin are dry, so it's hydrating facial. And I also have like treatments like for the lightening program where we do the carbon laser. Yeah, and aside to that, for me myself, I'm so scared that my face will drop. So I do a lot of lifting treatment. Yeah, and I'm 60 years old, so that's my concern.
That's great.
Yeah,
man.
thank
Looks
you.
great. Yeah.
So and my concern is mainly more on the lifting, skin tightening. So I do like treatments like a lot of radio frequencies. Yeah, RF. Yeah, and also products. Products are very, very. I'm a big believer of products. Yeah, and it doesn't matter about particular brands. I'm open to try any brands. If someone tell me, hey Georgia, my customer tell me, Georgia, that product is good, really, there you go, I would try. Yeah, so products is something that plays a really big part for home care regimes.
Well, yeah, but I guess you also need like reliable people like yourself or expertise in able to advise, give proper advice.
Yes,
kind of stuff,
yes. But also products, it also depends on a person's come back to preference. Yeah, what is their concerns?
Probably also on
their
condition
concerns.
on their
Their
face,
concerns. Okay. So, but I would actually share with them. I will help them. I always will help them to analyze their skin and what to tell. Yeah, I will tell them something. That your skin, what you will be needing. All that. And you can actually, I will actually sort of like give them sachets, samples for them to go back home and try it, and then to understand why is it that I'm sharing this with them, that they are not seeing it. Yeah. And what I'm carrying right here, it's a really great product. It's called Scandor. Scandor, here you go. Scandor is actually from Spain. And then the meaning of Scandor in Spain is called golden skin.
Golden skin, okay.
Right, meow, isn't it?
I'm quite sure a lot of ladies would love it.
Yeah, it's called golden skin, So it gives you a lot of glow, spot. Yeah. And then aside to that, okay, Scandor has been, since 58 years in the market, yeah. And it's a science product. It's a science product where there is no chemical. Particularly, it's made of like flowers and plants, yeah. So and it's presented in over 45 countries. Yeah. So and it also is patented products, and it also won many awards globally. So that's why I actually, it's a very good product.
Advocate for this particular.
I have to say, products play a really big part. It really play a big part. When you have a good product, it will really shows. It will really, really helps. So, and add-on is a science product. So that is something that give me that,
So besides the product itself, which what other value-added kind of things or services that you're actually providing to your customers?
I also do have on a holistic side, for people who are on stress, and I have like scalp therapy, which will help them to relax. People who get stress and then they get tension headaches, and so that also can cause like water retention. So these scalp therapies will really, really help them. And a lot of my customers actually, with their facial, they will have this scalp therapy. And we also have like lymphatic drainage therapy, which is a body treatment. And this lymphatic drainage is something like, I always like to put it very simple, how I explain about lymphatic drainage. It's like a basin, like a park. Okay, so like a basin, right? You start washing all your plates, and then you have all this residue of like rice or even like some vegetables, and it would just goes into your basin, and over time you will get choked. Then you can see that when you turn on the tap, right, you can see the water actually it goes down. Then you can see the sign of it's going down slowly. The water is not going. So
it's
that
really
is where
choking,
what
kind of
happened is choking. It's the same thing as our lymph nodes. So lymphatic drainage, okay, we target on the lymph nodes. Okay, every one of us have lymph nodes, even on our groin area. Okay, and then for the ladies, we are talking about even on the bust area here. So what we do is that we do pumping. It's the same thing as you pump the drain. So we do pumping on our lymph nodes, and that will be able to. How do you drain your toxin? People ask me, how do you drain your toxin? Very simple. Drink water and exercise. So water is where you piece it out, you piece out the toxin, and where the exercise is where you sweat it out, you perspire it out. Yeah. So that's and that will help a lot on people who are under a lot of stress, and then they get like bloatedness. They feel bloated, water retention, and they feel like they get edgy very easily, angry, and of course aches and pain. So these are the signs. Times to get yourself pumped.
Hey, you know what? Georgia, I want to ask you this question. It's like always, there's always this thoughts about like, I guess most of your customers are ladies, right? I guess. The thing is like, okay, that time I came over, my own personal experience. That was really a fantastic experience I had for myself.
Thank you.
Right. So, but it's like how are men really receptive to this kind of treatment, and in doing this, and then like do you have like a lot of men customers as well?
Well, I tell you, that is my I love that challenge to serve men, and I would really give my time to sit there and really talk them out. Honestly, I have managed to talk a couple of boys from my chapter, and they're looking good right now. They're glowing right now. I mean, come on, okay. If you're talking about facial at one point of time, right? For men, okay, when they talk about facial, like my partner, 10 years ago, I tell him, hey, shall we go and do couple facial? I'm not a gay. Only gay do facial. He tells me that.
Yeah, but precisely that was what most people would think in the past, right?
Really?
At least I think that was.
Oh my, okay. But like right now, let's face it. Okay.
Things have changed. I think.
Things has really changed. The men, I tell you, I'm so sorry. The men are more vain than women right now. They keep looking at themselves in the mirror. And honestly, like right now, particularly, you're talking about a lot of fashions, the image. And facial also are able to boost for them is an image when they meet their client.
Yeah, true.
That also will boost their confidence.
I think I really agree on this portion. I think, in terms of like the image yourself, do looking good, your hairdo, your dressing, all these things.
Yes.
It's not just about women nowadays. Men needs to look good. Because
it's part of grooming. And you're also talking about personal hygiene.
Yeah, it gives confidence.
Exactly. It's a personal hygiene too. like right now, right? Even the men, they go for manicure and pedicure.
Oh, okay. I haven't done
that. Yeah, you do that. Try it.
I'm not sure about that, but
you're talking about clean nails,
Okay. So great. Moving forward wise, I guess, you've been 3 years and like definitely more years ahead kind of stuff. So so what's your plan with regards to like the strategy of Elixirs? What's the plans ahead for you moving forward? What's your plans that you have for your company?
For Elixir.
Yeah.
All right. Cross finger. Well, we hope that in 2 years' time, you will be able to expand Elixir 2 in Raffles Place area.
City area?
Yeah, city area. So, and cross finger again, that we will have Elixir 3, so that we are able to render our services and make a lot of people happy.
You have been making people happy, right?
So thank you. When they are happy, I'm happier. Very simple.
Yeah, I guess all is really about the services that you have provided. I mean, I have heard, you mentioned, of course, people that has come before. So I guess, I mean, with the continued service and products that you're providing, I'm quite sure that you will do well.
Thank you.
Okay. So beside like expanding your this in terms of expanding to different outlets kind of stuff, is there any other what is there any other plans kind of or maybe added services that you think that you'll be providing to
added services? I mean, we usually will. I mean, like right now we are talking about elixirs. It's something that I do will attend, like event, beauty event, So like Cosmoprof, I don't know whether you heard of this. Cosmoprof is an event, from
it's
Hong
an
Kong.
aesthetic kind of
No, it's
event?
an event from Hong Kong. Cosmoprof is a company from Hong Kong. It's in all the beauty trades. So they will have like events, okay, in the that they will invite all the machines from people's company, the latest machines. So we ourselves also will be involved with that, and then to know what is the latest treatment. From there is where how we upgrade ourselves. What is the latest trend, and things like that. So that's what we will upkeep ourselves with.
You already got 20 years of experience.
Thank you. Well, it's like I gotta say, it's been a real happy journey for me for the past 20 years. I'm really
especially
happy.
the last 3 years, right?
Yes. So all those years, right? I not only have a lot of my customers. I'm so blessed that I meet a lot of really nice customers, and they become my friends. So we become friends, and they trust us so much that to introduce their friends to us, and aside to that, to send their children's right now, to actually have the treatment done with us.
You were telling me how young was the?
Oh, she's 13 years old.
13 years
God, I
old.
tell you, but we do something very, very mild from her, Like, her concern is that, oh my God, I got pimple on my nose. And then she gets so upset. So what we did is, we helped her to do it.
I mean, she's young, but I guess you have like different treatment.
Of course. I mean, they are very young. The skins are so young. You don't want to, mess up with the skin. So what we do is something very, very mild. Very mild treatment for them.
Okay. Well, I would really like to hear I mean, having here. I mean, what is some maybe any a couple of interesting stories or people that you have met, through your journey. Some interesting things that or maybe about your industry, I mean, anything that you think interesting that you want to share with the audience here, about this industry. Especially if I mean, people, if whether there's any misconception with regards to this industry that you think that you want to clarify.
Okay. I do have one case. This particular lady, she's been doing a lot of eye treatments, and her eye treatment, in fact, started out with her concerns with crowfeet lines, which is crowfeet is on the side of your eyelid here, so that's the line. So she's very concerned about that, and she's been doing for 2 years. She's been doing radio frequency eye tightening treatment due to her lines. So when you do eye, people who have lines, right? They actually, the best treatment would be lifting to tighten the skin up. So when you tighten the skin up, the line will actually goes. It would disappear.
I didn't see yours.
Oh my God! She's smart. She's very shy. She's hiding. All right. And then one day, suddenly she tell me, Georgia, I don't see my treatments. What I do. So I said, and we did take photos before and after. So I said, so and so. I said, there is. You look at your lines. I said, your lines actually is it's really lightened, and your lifting are really it's nice. You got really nice lift already. Then she told me, what? a lot of people actually keep telling me I look tired. So, and I said, oh, okay, but I'm not tired. I said, oh, I see. Okay. All right. I'm going to analyze for you. Okay. I said, but this treatment, what I'm about to analyze for you, it's something that it won't be able for me to address for you. I won't be able to address it because she has lost her volumes around her eye area here that it has gone sunken in. So that is a loss of volume. And the only way to actually to fill it up, to plumb it up so that she don't look sunken in is she needs to put in fillers.
So that's the only
So
way.
that is the one really. If you're talking about if you have lost volume, you need to fill it up.
Okay.
Okay. So loss and fill. This is very simple. So she needs to fill it up. So that's where I shared with her. Then she come to understand about it. So what I did is I also pull out some photos, and show it to her. You see what the fillers can actually do. So if that's the concern, go to the doctors.
So eventually,
Eventually,
what was the end result?
Well, end result is that she thinks about it, and then one day she went and she said, "Yeah, you're right, Georgia." I said, "Yeah, good."
That's nice. I mean, I think ultimately, the whole message is really about customers coming to you. They have been trying to find a solution, but couldn't find any. Even though I think things that like maybe you may not be doing here or kind of stuff, but at least you have the expertise to be able to advise them on the possible solutions, who to look for, what to do.
Exactly.
I guess that's really the essence of Elixirs and yourself, right? To be able to give that kind of advice.
You have to. It is, it's right because that's their concern, and I can't address it.
Yeah,
so guide them. So that's what I would do.
And I'm quite sure that with such people feels appreciative of that, obviously, because it's like you are able to provide them this direction, so that even though you maybe not be doing for them, but pointing them to the right direction.
And another example, you see, when there's this person, she bought a trial from this platform called Pave. And once upon a time, we do have a trial on the platform for Pave. So she bought that treatment at $48, but the treatment's really is not suitable for her. So when she came into Elixir Aesthetics, and when we look at her face, because she has so much of acne, that we will not want to do it. Even though she has paid $48, but to me, is that I will return her the $48. So what I did is I told her, I'm going to refund you this $48. Please go to the dermatologist, go to the doctors, because that kind of skin is better to be under the doctors, where she needs antibiotics to be prescribed by the doctors.
So condition is that bad.
It is. So what happened is that after 3 weeks, she actually did message us and to say thank you.
Well, that's the most satisfying moments.
But I'm really, really happy for her that she did not, because she was a bit upset on that day, because she wants to do the treatment. She said, I took my time all the way. I want to come down. I want to do the treatment. I came all the way from so far away. But a few weeks later, she said, she dropped a thank you to us.
I guess that's really the satisfying moments
indeed,
that you have.
But I'm really, really happy for her. Is that she with the doctor's care, she get improvement and all that.
That's cool. That's cool. So I guess like with your experience in this line wise, I mean, do you like to share a little bit more as well to those people who might somehow considering or want to inspire, want to be like in this aesthetic industry as well? So what kind of advice do you think that you can give to these people, young people that might want to consider to come into this line?
Want to come into this line?
Or what kind of inspiration that you think that
Be genuine, be real, yeah, and yeah, that's something.
Okay.
Most importantly, you gotta be genuine. That's how I feel.
Okay.
I mean, it's sometimes truth hurts.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but I guess sometimes being truthful,
Mm.
being honest about things is really about allowing them to understand that where you.
To me, is
yeah.
that I mean, somehow rather, I'm doing you a favor. Really, I'm doing a favor. So that's how I feel, because with my 20 years, I've met people who get upset with me, of course, and it's like I said, they like the example of that border trial over faith, but I'm really helping her out. I'm really helping her out. So it's not that I don't want to do the treatment for her. I can't. It would get worse.
Yeah. I mean, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. I guess overall wise, beside your expertise, I mean, it's really about being genuine,
Yeah.
being truthful,
Exactly.
to the clients.
Yep.
If this is like earlier on when you were saying about like the guy, I mean your customers coming in feeling stressed about it, they want to do a treatment, but you think that it's not the right moment for them to do that, and you advise them that they should do otherwise for that day itself.
What would be the best?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
so
what
I
would
guess
be
this is
best?
really the kind of value add that you give to your customers,
You have to.
which is actually very important.
Very
Yeah, I
important.
mean, for a moment, maybe the customers might feel like, hey, why are you telling me this kind of thing?
Yes.
But I guess overall wise, after that, they will probably feel appreciative of what you have done to them.
Yes,
kind of
yes.
stuff. So,
Particularly, if like this person is my customer is gonna come in and she's due to do a skin tightening, and by her treatment will be a radio frequency. A radio frequency, you're talking about a heat treatment. And then when she comes in, she tells me, then I look at her, it's like she don't look well. Then I will ask her, you okay? Hi, how are you feeling? You okay? And she said, I've got a bit of headache, man, Georgia. So what we do is that, we will take up our blood pressure measurement. Come, let me
take the blood pressure.
Yeah, I do. I do
Wow,
that.
you do that?
I do
Wow,
that.
okay.
I tell you. So we will actually take. We will pump, and then we can see that. In fact, her BP is a bit on the high side. So that's why she get the headache. Hello, master. I'm very scared. You know what I mean? In case anything happen.
Okay, I never know you.
So then what we do is that, and then the heat treatments, the radio frequency will not be advisable. It will cause her more tension. So we will actually share with her is that today, okay, it will be best that you're under a lot of stress or what today. Say yeah lah, work lah, all that. I say okay, if that's the case, right, let's not do the treatments today. Okay. We do more calming and soothing lah.
Okay.
Then we will swap the treatment.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess it's like okay, today later on we're gonna do like today since I'm here, right? So I spoken to Georgia earlier on, and then we're gonna do like a short tour of her place later.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but before that, well, is there like anything that you would like to shout out to the audience or people who may come across this video, about Elixir Aesthetics, and of course Mother Day is coming, so
you're hinting to me, Ping.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, like I leave it to you.
Well, it's Mother's Day. Let's pamper the mommy, huh?
So
they really deserve.
Just let them know about like what message that you like to give it to them. Yeah.
All right, let's. Mommies, okay, mommy really, they work so hard. They don't have off day. I think I would love to actually throw something really nice for the mommy. Okay, so looking at lymphatic drainage to help them to relax and to distress. Our lymphatic drainage. Okay, I'm gonna give a special mommy trial at only $58.
Wow. Okay, cool. So all the
which is a 60 minutes. Yeah. So bring the mummies around and we will pamper your mummy for you, okay? And also like a facial For porting facial, that would be really, really good also for mummies who are, stressed or so, who are tired, yeah. And for very good circulations, porting facial, we will be doing trial at $48 for your mummy.
Okay, hear that? Okay, I think
This
better
is
bring
only
your ma-
special,
only-
only special for Mommy's Day, and I'm doing this for Pink.
Wow, thank you so much. Okay, so whoever that has is coming, is here or hearing about this video, just remember, okay, this is special for Mother's Day and special on Pink Talk series.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to reach out to
And
John,
mention that this is Pink
Pink
Talks.
Talks,
Yeah,
yeah.
when you are actually utilizing
Yeah,
the
that's right,
trials.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You must mention that. Yeah.
Okay, but I guess
And aside to that, I would like to do something, okay, is that, those who wants to have your skin analyzed, you want to know more about your skin type, or you want to, come to me. I can actually help you to analyze your skin without any charges.
wow, without any charges,
Yeah.
by just analyzing.
Yes, we will help you to analyze your skin and then to give you a better understanding about your skin. And aside to that, and to know about Elixir.
Wow, that's so nice of Georgia to really share about this. Now on the live show that we are having right now. So yeah, thank you very much, Georgia.
The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine.
Okay, so what we're gonna do next? Are there any other things that you like to share?
Let them come. When they come, then I will surprise you.
Okay. So I think most important thing again, I want to just shout it out again.
Yes.
Georgia has been in this industry for many years, right? I mean, I've tried myself, and I guess it's just not about just hairdo, or shirt kind of stuff, skins wise or face wise, all plays a part with regards to having your confidence, right? And I have to look confident in front of my camera as well, right?
Yeah.
So I think all this plays a part. So I guess just come along to Georgia in Elixir and just have a try, and experience it for yourself, and then then you can decide for yourself if you would like to continue with Georgia's services.
Give yourself, you don't try, you never know.
You don't try, you will never know.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I think we are going to go for a short tour, and then Georgia will talk about it. So I just need to do a bit of setup. Just hold on.
Okay.
Just give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm not sure if you can you still hear me? Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm ready to move around. Okay, and Georgia is here. Okay. Hello. Okay, and her staff is outside here. Hi. Okay, all right.
Margie.
That's Margie. Okay, yeah. Great lady.
Okay. She's a really nice.
Yeah. Okay. So now, okay, this is the place. There are many rooms here. Whereby
If orange is your favorite color.
bright colors.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
like bright color.
Okay. So
I'm just gonna show you one of our treatment rooms. Voila! This is one of our treatment rooms. Yeah. And then aside to that, here we have one of our machines.
Okay, what machine is this?
This is a radio frequency. Okay. So we can actually do for face. We can also do for body. Yeah. We can do for slimming, lifting. Yeah. So that's one of them. Okay. And here, this is our bed where a lot of people actually sleep here. I know you're doing mattress. This is not your mattress.
It's okay.
But
no worries.
you enjoy sleeping on it, right?
Not sleeping here the other time and doing my facial.
Great.
Yeah.
Don't dream of me, okay?
Okay, don't tell my wife. Okay, yeah, great. So this is this is really like just a little short tour of
I hope you enjoy.
let's move.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's just a short little tour, and I think that yeah, I mean, half an hour, 40 minutes is really too short to really share about the whole 20 years of experience that this Georgia has. So I think really my message is that if you really want to feel good, look good, and she really had good stuff, experience stuff, and you should just come over and give it a try and experience it for yourself.
Yeah, you gotta, we really do. We have really good teams, really experienced therapists, and they are senior therapists. Yeah. And aside to that, we have trials for most of our treatments.
Correct.
For you to actually to feel, to know the treatments. Yeah.
Okay, so I will actually be sharing this Elixir's phone number, in the comment section later on in this video wise. So if you are keen, you can just contact the number and contact them directly. But of course, if you would like to talk to Georgia personally, to understand her, yeah, I mean, can always reach out to me, then I will link you up with her.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't be shy.
All right. So I guess that's all we have for tonight.
Okay.
So I hope you guys enjoy our session and Georgia's sharing wise her genuine, sincere kind of feel, and I hope you really feel that, and and really come to talk to her personally. Right?
Pleasure is mine.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, my fellow Hainanese. Okay. Okay, I should learn the Hainanese.
Yeah. You don't use the word bonggang.
Okay, all right. That's all I have. Thank you for coming to Pink Talk series, and love to have my speakers every week to talk about their trades wise. And I hope that I will share more stuff with you guys in the following weeks. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys again next week. So for now, have a good night, and cheers. Bye.